This week on Crime Watch Raw, we look into the violence caused by men on motorcycles, the charging of DPP Anthony Kevin Morais' suspected murderers, and what happened to convicted former Selangor Mentri Besar, Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo. Motorcycles can be a cheap mode of transport, but it is often misused by illegal racers and even criminals. This is what happened recently in Butterworth, Penang, when a group of robbers on motorcycles barged into a store and carted away 600,000 ringgit worth of jewellery in broad daylight. The three robbers in full-face motorcycle helmets with a fourth accomplice who stood guard outside even fired a warning shot before fleeing on a motorcycle. State CID Chief Senior Assistant Commissioner Datuk Muhammad Zakaria Ahmad said the motorcycles used by the robbers had been stolen earlier in Sentul, Kuala Lumpur and Selayang, Selangor. He believes the robbers left in a Myvi after committing the crime. Recently, a video which has gone viral on social media showed a group of illegal racers crashing and leaving a trail of flames, shocking nearby spectators. It looked like a scene from a movie, but luckily, no lives were lost. Why do these mud rampage endanger their lives and the lives of others? Desiree Gasper talked to an ex-mud rampage to get their side of the story.
"29-year-old Jeffrey, who has been involved in mud rampage activities for 14 years, agreed to speak to us on condition of anonymity.
Saya bermula daripada umur lingkungan masuk sekolah menengah lah. Dan bila kita dah pandai naik basikal dan kita pun senang bawa motor dan minat tu datang daripada situ. Saya sukakan kelajuan. I stop lepas tu sebab I rasa I makin lama makin umur makin dewasa, benda tu akan jadi slow. Kita tak akan rasa macam nak heavy sangat untuk main motor, keluar sana sini.
With bets of between 5,000 ringgit to 10,000 ringgit per race, money is also a draw factor for the mud rampage.
Pertaruhan ni dia ada lebih kurang dalam dua kategori lah. Satu kategori tu kira macam one by one, and then lawan kira ramai-ramai. Tak selalunya ada race lah. Kadang-kadang pun kalau diorang keluar malam minggu pun sekadar nak lepaskan diorang punya gian.
In the end, it's the speed that pushes them to forget about safety.
Membahayakan diri tu sendiri boleh fikir lah, tapi kalau membahayakan orang tu pun kita race bukannya ikut jalan yang sibuk. Kita bergantung pada masa dalam jam 2 pagi, 3 pagi, bila jalan dah clear baru kita akan start race lah. Saya pun pernah rasa accident, patah tangan, patah kaki, jahit kepala, putus jari kaki pun saya pernah. Benda yang paling ngeri, banyak benda lah kita tengok kawan-kawan dah accident, mati. Rasa takut tu ada, rasa keinsafan tu ada, tapi tak lama. Sebab darah, orang kata darah muda kan, dia masih nak keseronokan, nak kepuasan. Itu yang kita abaikan benda ni.
Whether it's for the need for speed or for the rewards, illegal racing is still wrong. The problem has persisted throughout the years, and perhaps a solution can only be reached if the authorities speak to those involved. Desiree Gasper, Crime Watch Raw.
The man possibly involved behind the gruesome murder of Deputy Public Prosecutor Anthony Kevin Morais are finally brought to court on September 28. Altogether, 8 men are charged, 6 for murder and 2 including an army pathologist for abetting the crime. Many were shocked to learn that 4 of those charged were in their early 20s, the youngest being only 22. The men appeared to be in a daze, some not even shielding their faces when pressmen tried to take their pictures. It was also the first time that Morais' family members came face to face with the accused. 6 of the men were charged at the Kuala Lumpur Magistrates Court, while 1 was charged at the court in Petaling Jaya. The next mention for the case would be in late November, and this is where we will start learning of exactly what happened leading to his death. Morais' case shocked the whole nation when his body was found in a cement-filled oil drum on September 16. Meanwhile, in Federal Court Putrajaya, former Mentri Besar of Selangor, Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo, was sent behind bars after judges took a week to deliberate on an appropriate sentencing for his corruption case. Christine Chow was at the court on September 29.
It was a tense atmosphere at the federal court here in Putrajaya on this hazy day. A panel of 5 judges have unanimously sentenced former Selangor Mentri Besar, Dr. Mohamad Khir Toyo, to a year in prison for a corruption offence. Dr. Khir arrived an hour earlier with his wife, while some of his supporters arrived before him. There were about 70 supporters inside and out of the courtroom. His counsel, Tan Sri Muhammad Shafi Abdullah, surprised the judges by presenting 2 articles written by the Sun, which he claimed was a contempt of court. However, the judges insisted their judgment was never affected by any article reported in the media. Justice Zulkifli said Dr. Khir as a public servant had abused his position and corruption in all manner cannot be condoned. Community service, which Dr. Khir had offered, is an option only in the case of youth offenders.
Regardless of your status or wealth, no one is above the law. We hope that this week's episode of Crime Watch Raw will serve as a reminder and lesson to all. I'm Suhaila Saifuddin, signing off.